Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. For those of you guys that don't know me, my name is Daniel, and today I'm going to talk about my car photography camera setup. I've been taking photos and videos for a little bit over a year now, but car photography is something that I've been taking a little more seriously for the last couple months, 2 or 3 months. And the main camera body I have right now that I've had for a little bit over a year since when I started taking photos and videos is my Sony a6500. This camera body works for me because I like to take videos and photos. If I was only taking photos, I would go for like a full frame, like a Nikon camera or a Canon like 5D Mark IV with a higher megapixel. My Sony a6500 only has 24.2 megapixels, so it's not like the best photography camera, but I like it because it shoots at 4K, 120 frames, 1080p, and it has decent photography specs. So that is my camera body. It fits me because I do video and photos. There are a lot of other more affordable camera bodies out there. The camera body, so the a6500 is a little bit over $1,000. I got it last year, so it's a little bit more expensive than that. But it's around the $1,000 range, and that might be a little more. That might be, too expensive for some of you guys. So there are more affordable options. If you want to get like the a6000 cameras, you could get like the cheaper a63,000 or even the a6000. They're great cameras. I just have the more expensive one. If you want to just take photos, get like some Nikon cameras are really good for photos. Canon cameras are also great. You could also there's a lot of cheap camera bodies you could get. So let's get into the lenses. I have the Sigma 30mm f1.4 that I've had since I got my camera. I took all my photos and videos with this lens for a year. I just got a new lens, which I'll talk in a little bit, but the Sigma 30mm f1.4 is just an amazing lens. It's an amazing all-around lens. It's a prime lens, but it allows me to have that fast aperture of the f1.4. I took videos of it, took all my photos with it. This was my only lens I had, and I made great use of this lens. If you have a Sony E-mount camera body, I really recommend this Sigma 30mm f1.4. It's really sharp. It does not have stabilization. But if you're taking photos, that doesn't really matter. It only matters for video. Otherwise, it has a good focal length, full frame length. It's like a 50mm. Yeah, it's like a 50mm. No, not 50. It's like a 45mm full frame focal length. It's 50, 45 is like the basic range. It's a great lens. I've had it for a year. Did all my photography, videography with it, and it's just a great lens. And it's not even that expensive. It's like only $300. Like right now, it's only $300. You could probably get it for cheaper if you're checking on eBay or Craigslist. You could get it for cheaper. But yeah, Sigma 30mm is the lens that I had since now what I took all my photos and videos with. What the lens I just got recently is a Sigma 16mm f1.4. I mainly got this for video purposes because I sort of wanted to start doing vlogging type videos, sort of relating to cars. That's the main reason I got it. I can still take photos with it. It's a really sharp lens. It also has that f1.4 aperture, same as my Sigma 30mm. This is probably going to be my main lens I use. When I'm only gonna take pictures, I'm gonna probably bring my Sigma 30mm because that lens is gonna be a better photography lens. But otherwise, the Sigma 16mm is gonna be my main lens from now on. And you know, the main reason why I get these prime lenses is because of these fast apertures. Me doing video and photography, having that fast of an aperture, it's just great. I mean, I could shoot in low light. I could take, I could have like a depth of field shot for detail car shots. It's so useful having such a fast aperture. If you ever had a fast aperture lens, you guys should, you guys would know that it makes a big difference, especially in photography where you want to create that depth of field and that, you know, that blurry background. It makes a big difference for photos. For car photography, it's not really a big deal, but still having that is very useful, especially for detail shots. Yeah, and this Sigma 16mm f1.4 is going to be my main lens that I use. It's a little bit more expensive, but I mean, it's going to be well worth it. It has like amazing reviews, that's why I got it. That's my camera setup. Sigma 16mm f1.4, Sigma 30mm f1.4. My camera body is the Sony a6500. I mean, this is just it just works best for me. If you guys are only taking photos, like I said, there are other cheaper, better mainly photography based bodies out there, same thing as lenses. If you guys want to see my videos on like on how to take better car photography, watch that video. I have like a couple more videos relating to car photography. You guys could check that out, and let me know if you want to know more about like car photography tutorials and that. I could talk about more of that. I sort of want to start doing like car vlogs where I go to car shows with friends and sort of, you know, just film the car show and then talk about it with you guys. Let me know in the comments below. Like the video if you enjoyed it. Subscribe if you haven't. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.